Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sagi College Kuala Lumpur's virtual open day. I hope everybody is well. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so come on, everybody, share this live to your friends and families. Today, we'll be having the School of Computing and Information Technology. So, if any of you or your friends or family is interested in knowing a little bit more about IT, computer science, big data, data analytics, come and join our live today because we'll be having our head of school and also our lecturer program leaders here and also our principal of Sagi College Kuala Lumpur will be joining us later on today as well to answer all your questions and introduce to you our School of Computing and Information Technology. So hello everybody, how are you guys doing? How has CMCO been treating you? Have you guys had your lunch? Okay, please comment down below if you guys have anything to say. You can say hi to us, ask your friends and family to join to share the live out as well. Okay? I can see a few viewers are on right now. Hi, everybody. Um, Maybe you can leave a comment down below letting me know who are you guys. Hi. So if you do have any questions pertaining the school relating to School of Computing and Information Technology, or you would like to know a little bit more about information technology, or you'd like to know about computing, or you'd like to know about big data, data analytics, let me know down in the comments below. Hi, Mr. Rishi, how are you? Have you had your lunch? Do you have any classes today? So please share out the live to everyone. And then so we can get more viewers come in. And after that, we'll introduce our academic staff. So hello, everybody. So my name is Eileen. I'm the digital marketing executive for Sagi College Kuala Lumpur and also the alumni of Sagi College Kuala Lumpur as well in the American degree program. So today I'll be a host for our Sagi College Kuala Lumpur's virtual open day. So why we do this open day, it is to bring the experience to students and also the college information to the students because we want everybody to stay at home, do not move around, even though it's CMCO. You are still advised to stay at home and MCO has been extended until after Raya. So please continue to stay at home. If you want more information about our college or our courses, please leave it down in the comments below, or even you can PM us and DM us later on after the live session. But if you do have any question at all, please leave it down in the comments down below. All right. So I myself am an alumni from Sagi College Kuala Lumpur. I have graduated under the American degree program, and hence today I am also working in Sagi College Kuala Lumpur and will be your host for today. So if you have any questions to ask me as well of my experiences in Sagi College Kuala Lumpur, please leave it down in the comment section below. So without further ado, I would like to introduce all our guests that we have today. So our first person that I'm going to introduce actually our principal of Sagi College Kuala Lumpur, Mr. Sri Jayendran, but he will be joining us later on in the live because he has certain meetings that he has to attend to, and we will add him on to the live stream when he is available. Okay, so don't worry, our principal will join us. So if you have any questions for our principal as well, please do leave it down in the comment section below. Okay. Okay, so the first person I'm going to introduce right now is Mr. David Fu. He's our head of school for computing and information technology. And also Mr. Manny Belland, he is our lecturer slash program leader of School of Computing and Information Technology. So say hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, so before we start, all right, so has everyone shared out with their friends and family? Please do, and please let us know who is down below. Mr. Rishi is here in the comment section down below. All right, so we can see the comments there as well. All right, so I'll pass my time to Mr. David to maybe introduce a little bit about the School of Computing and Information Technology, and also maybe to Mr. Belland, Mr. Manny Belland as well, to talk a little bit about the students' experience during this MCO. Go ahead, Mr.
Okay.
David. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm David Fu. I'm the head of School of Engineering and Technology. Basically, my responsibility is just looking into the school development, providing enhancing skills to the students, contributing to the curriculum development, operations management, and so on. So my responsibility is basically to create a harmonious environment for students and staff in the college, so that they can able to experience a good learning environment, and also to teach effectively. So, Mr. Mani?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Manny Belland. I'm the program leader cum senior lecturer at Segi College, Kuala Lumpur. Together with Mr. David, we will be sharing some useful information today. And if you guys have any questions later on, can just bring it up. We would like to share our experience and our knowledge that we have here with all of you. Glad to meet all of you.
So feel free to ask questions later on if certain information that we provide during the session may not actually answer any questions that you have in mind. So just let us know, all right, by just typing in the comments section, all right, where we can look through it and see how we can answer you best. So probably we can start off. With some info.
Yep, we can start off a little bit. So maybe a lot of you have questions about. There are so many colleges and universities are offering diploma in information technology or diploma in computing as well. There's so many choices, but why study at SEGI? So our first question is to address this, which is why study computing at Segi College Kuala Lumpur? Why are we so different and why are we so special? Why should you choose us? Maybe Mr. David and Mr. Manny Belland would like to answer this for us.
Yeah, as you know that throughout the country there are many colleges or universities that are actually offering computing courses and IT courses as well. So so the question is why study over here, right? So the basically we Segi KL, we always emphasize on actually getting our students to be industry ready when they graduate. So therefore, we will continue to strive to ensure that our students will experience what they call it, the holistic education. All right, a holistic education by learning the required knowledge and skills. All right, and more importantly, the knowledge and skills that are required can be applied in the industry. So we always emphasize on, all right, learning about the technical side of computing. Okay, because as you know, computing IT is if you relate it to this program, these courses, the first word that they think of is technical, right? But we also discipline as well in our program. Courses from business, from hospitality to any other discipline, right? That is needed, right, for the industry. So again, come back to the question why we study. All right, in order for us to provide a holistic education, all right, our program will have, like I mentioned just now, we have a lot of we have a lot of courses that that is industry for the industry, all right, to get students ready for the industry. But on top of that, why we study here is because first and foremost, right, as our computing programs are fully accredited, okay, by the MQA, okay, the Malaysian Qualification Agency, as well as the Ministry of Education. So we are fully accredited, which means that our program are of the standard, right, that is required by the ministry to run. Okay, and secondly is we are also an award-winning and passionate, award-winning college, whereby there are a few competing students that have entered some competition, that have won some accolades, all right, for the projects that they have done. So maybe, Aileen, you may want to show some of the pictures that of these students.
Okay, I'll do that in a bit. Give me a second.
I believe, Ms. Manny, these are some students that you have taught before, right? Like students like Azlan, sorry, not Azlan. What's the name?
Alan.
Alan, yeah, Alan, Aziz, right?
Yes, that's right.
So you may want to elaborate further on, about these students. How are they in the class when you taught them?
Okay, thank you, Mr. David. These are some of my students where they have actually completed their BSc in computing offered by University of Greenwich, where they have completed their final year project by doing some sophisticated and complicated up to the standard project, which encourage them to join competition at the national level as well as at some other schools level competitions, where they have actually managed to win some good positions, such as what you can see now, where these students, together with their lecturers, have won bronze award during the competition in one of the technical expo during the year 2018.
This to add in, this competition is not like any other competitions because it has include all those the participants, or the projects that is submitted for this competition is from other reputable and established universities, public universities, and also some universities from Indonesia. All right, they actually participated in this competition. So you're talking about our student, which is college, right, at college level, but they are able to compete with these students that are from the university, where all the projects are supervised by professors. Yeah. So and nevertheless, we beat some of these some of these students to win the bronze medal. So I think something that we should this is to reflect or to show that the quality of our students that is that study over here. So this is one of the reason why you should study here. All right, and Mr. Mani has testified that these are their students, this is his students, and okay, they're able to learn the necessary skills, to come up with some projects like that. Okay, Mani, you want to continue? How are they in class? How are they when you first taught them?
Okay, this group of students, normally they will go through 2 to 3 years program where they have completed their degree, BSc in IT or computing. And of course, they have to take various subjects starting from year 1 right to year 3, where in the last 2 semesters they will be doing project, mainly focus on project in order to complete their final year project. And of course, they have gone through many different types of subjects. They have been exposed to many different types of software and technology in order to complete their project. I'm very sure all these subjects and the group of lecturers that we have with their experience, more than 10 years of industrial experience combined with the knowledge that they have with themselves, definitely will help these students in order to complete their project in a very successful manner. And this is a result of what they have gone throughout the 2 to 3 years when they are with us, with the close coaching and guidance by the lecturers in order to complete their projects.
Yeah, so money is for all of you, the info, money is from the industry. Okay, so he has more than 20 over years of experience in industry. And when he came here, I say, wow, this is a good, good opportunity, for us to share for some of his experiences to the student, and it helps. And the competition, the winners, the students in this competition truly say it all. Okay. Okay. Another point that why you should study here is most of the subjects that we offer for the computing program, 70% of it, all right, 70% of all the subjects we offer are of practical base. So which means that the sessions that we conduct in the labs, all right, using software applications, latest version of software and application, this will only help to sharpen the student skills, all right, and also the use of the latest technology. Now, this technology that is in the lab that we that students used are latest or the state-of-the-art technology, the latest technology that is being used in the industry itself by the industry. Okay, so those students that is actually using the apps or the software will, at the end, when they graduate, they will be able to be ready, all right, for basically for the industry. So 70% of subjects are for these computing programs are practical based. Okay, so the next point that why you should study here is obviously what I've mentioned before just now, our computer labs. Okay, our computer laboratory has all the up-to-date latest software and application tools that are used by the industry. For example, software or applications that are used by SAS. All right, SAS is actually a data analytics global organization. All right, that is the leading organization that provide data analytics trainings, development, and so on. So we are actually in collaboration with them, and we are actually using their software, okay, to teach the students. So this is why another point that I would like to emphasize that why you should study here. Okay. Another point is that of course, apart from SAS, all right, we also have a number of industrial collaborations, and this collaboration is not just collaborating with companies, right, in Malaysia, but it is also is also known as a multinational organization. For example, just now, SAS, right, is one of them. Eileen, you may want to show some of the logo. SAS is one. CBMTI, known as Center for Bio Medical and Technology Integration. Open Cert Hub, all right, Open Cert Hub, which is actually a Hong Kong-based organization. Recently, we have a discussion with, over here, right? Over here.
Yes.
Yeah, over here. So, okay, it's Open Cert Hub. It's a Hong Kong-based organization that provide certification courses. All right. We have a good discussion with them, and be able to incorporate their syllabus into our program, and at the same time we provide their certification as a short skills courses. All right, to certify our students. So this is Open Cert Hub, and apart from that, we also have Smart Factory 4.0. There you go, Smart Factory 4.0. This Smart Factory 4.0, all right, this one over here, all right, is actually under the Selangor Human Resource Development Center, all right, whereby this Smart Factory has a lot of industry collaboration that with themselves, right? Including SAS. SAS is one of their partner. All right. So just imagine if SAS can actually collaborate with them, and we are now collaborating with SAS. It's just to show that we are recognized. We are recognized by SAS. That actually takes a lot of it makes a lot of different, right, in terms of.
Mr. David, maybe you can talk to them a little bit, tell them a little about the robot that we have, that data intelligence challenge that we have last year. Maybe you can elaborate more on that.
Sure. So this and the courses that we offer with collaboration with SAS, we recently, I think last year, all right, last year we actually have organized an event, all right, an event where that we actually attracted quite a number of school children, all right, from
SPM leavers.
SPM leavers to participate in a competition using the a robot known as Sparrow. All right, it's just a Sparrow where the students have to
program it,
all right, code it so that they go to make
one point to another. There's a challenge for them to move.
I think money, you were there, all right? Money, you were there.
Yes, that's right.
You are one of the judges. So maybe you want to share with us your experience during that event.
Okay, so it was like a half-a-day event where we organized some classes just to introduce, these Form 5 school leavers on what is programming all about, what is coding all about, because as we know and as we understand, programming or coding is getting very popular nowadays, even where parents are sending their kids, in order to learn codes at their very young age. So that's the reason why we have decided to invite all the schools, around Klang Valley, to give them a free half-day sessions on what is coding all about. And SAS was our partner in providing the robots, basically to teach them how to do the coding, very simple coding, where the school children or school students, without having any prior knowledge to the programming, is able to learn and program such a simple coding in order to make the robot works. And once they have that knowledge, we actually encourage them to go into competition among the schools, where we have organized another half-a-day event where they come in and then they take part in the competition. So that's how we have conducted that 2 sessions, and the response, the participation from the schools was very exciting and very encouraging. That shows that we are capable. We have that group of lecturers and skills and techniques as well as technologies that we can offer to anyone, not only to school children but as well as to working adults, if there is a requirement in order to do such an event in the future.
Helen, you may want to show the slide.
Okay, which one would you like me to?
Slide
on the events.
28.
28. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, just to add on to what Mani is saying, that the Sparrow that we use is the first. We are the first institution in Southeast Asia to use, all right, to use it, and for this competition. So there you go. That is it's known as SEGI says Artificial Intelligence Competition. The name of the competition is Data Intelligence Challenge, and we do those winners will be given quite a handsome prize of money,
And
as
also
well as
scholarship.
scholarships as well, and also free training. All right, free training by FAST. I think Eileen, you are the MC for the day, right? I still
Yes, I was
remember.
the MC for the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So so these are the pictures that the students, and also how during the event.
Yes. I think
Okay.
it was, I would like to add a little bit more, is in the sense that everybody thinks that data intelligence or coding or IT or computing itself is a very male dominant work or even studies, especially like courses like engineering, IT, and computing, right? People always have the mindset only men can study this. But it was quite surprising that one of the winners of the data intelligence challenge, the team actually have girls inside. You know, the girls were able to code that robot better than other guys, which is
Right. Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is not just a male dominant study or a male dominant course, but you can see that a lot of women these days are actually coming out with a lot of coding as well.
So it's just to show that programming can be learned by anyone, all from school children to to adult, to anyone who is interested to write program. Anyone can learn it. And during the competition, the winner, the first and second winner, actually is actually the from 5 students. All right, from 5 students, where the third winner is from 6 students. So just imagine that from 5 students be able to beat from 6 students. So it doesn't really matter which level you are in. You can everyone can learn programming.
Yes, as long as you have the interest, I think everybody can
Yeah.
learn how to program it. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm a very communication-based person, so technical stuff like that doesn't work for me. I think it works for all these children very, very well, and I was amazed. Yeah,
You should try one day. I'm
yeah.
not surprised that you were able to create a program, a good program as well.
Yeah, I should
Yeah,
try one day. I did
yeah.
I did some coding back in the days after Form 5. We did something for the Malaysian Weightlifting Federation, and it was quite fun, but it was really complicated. But yeah, I might dabble in the future. But thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
maybe
right.
we can move on to the next question.
Yeah. So the okay, and again, another point is why you study here is we so far we have experienced 100% employability, all right, upon graduation, and most of them have been absorbed at the well-established multinational organization. So to name a few, like Microsoft, Samsung, Maybank. Maybank, you may think that it is actually a different industry, but they do have IT department as well. So they are, some of them they absorb in the IT department in Maybank, and also other reputable software houses and IT companies. So 100% employability, all right, within a few months, all right. Or some of them they actually got a job immediately after they graduate.
Yes,
All right.
I do
So
know that some of them are working overseas right now as well.
yes. Some are in Australia, some back to their home country.
Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore and so on.
Yes.
So these are some of the points that why you should study here.
Okay. So maybe let's move on to the next question.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
So why are the programs offered, including the courses related to Industry 4.0 for computing? What are the programs offered for Industry 4.0? As we know that SEGI has moved on to the Industry 4.0 route. All right, we would like everybody to be tech savvy, and everything industry right now, especially during the MCO, everybody has been relying on IT software, IT technologies. Everybody is implementing digital transformation. Like a lot of people are not very accepting of digital transformation prior MCO, but since MCO, everybody has to, internet and software is their number one friend to stay connected with family, friends, and even work. So maybe you can share with us a little bit more about the programs that we offered that actually make our students industry ready and also
Yeah.
industry 4.0 ready.
You really we can't run away from this era of Industry 4.0 in terms of using technology. Every one of us need to learn up. If you don't know, we have either we learn up on our own, or you can come to us, and we have a number of various programs that we offer that is that's related to Industry 4.0. For example, all right, we have a diploma in computer science, all right, which is actually a specialization program, all right, at diploma level, specialized in data science. So as you know that big data, data analytics, data science are now is part of Industry 4.0 pillars. All right, so you need to know these skills and knowledge in order to compete in the industry, all right, to compete with people, right, in industry. So we offer diploma in computer science, and apart from that, we also offer other programs like foundation in IT, certificate in IT, and also a degree. All right, we have also a degree in computing. All right, this is actually with the partnership with University of Greenwich, and we knowing that it is so important that IR 4.0, to us and to you, to the students, we actually develop a number of short courses. All right, short courses, for example, big data technology and management, data analytics with Python programming, artificial intelligence in applied analytics, introduction to machine learning. These are courses that we collaborate with SAS, all right, using the SAS tools. And also, on top of that, we also have other IR 4.0 related courses. For example, cloud infrastructure technology, all right, this is actually focusing on cloud computing. We have also on blockchain for business. We have also certification on citizen data scientist, data architecture, and so on. So this is also collaboration with our other industry partners like CBMTI and OpenCert Hub. So these are the courses that we are actually offering to value add to the academic programs that we are offering right now. So this is why are we developing this for? It's for you. It's for you. To get you ready for the era of Industry 4.0. So these are the programs that we are offering.
Okay, so thank you.
There are many other, just to add on, there are many other education courses that in the pipeline that we are going to offer as we go along.
Okay. I think that's very good because I do understand that whilst here last year we have so many particular short courses and a lot of people are joining, especially outsiders as well, because I do understand that in the industry right now, especially in the working industry, if you're working in IT, there are certain skill sets that you might need to learn, but back in the day, you aren't able to learn it. Why? Because IT and also computing is a revolutionary study. Every year it changes. Technology is changing day by day, right?
Not every year, I did. It's every month or rather
every month.
every
Okay.
6 months. It's
Okay.
very rapidly changed.
Yes,
So we need to keep abreast with all this technology, all the time. Even
That
our
is
lecturers as well. I think Mr. Mani will be able to testify to that.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. David. IT is changing very frequently, and even we lecturers, we have to upgrade and learn new things almost every month, and we will be attending classes and trainings frequently. I think, all the time, because that is what required to keep ourselves and skills upgraded in order to support the ever demanding new technologies and skills required by us, as well as to prepare the students to be ready, or what we call industry ready.
So
Yes.
listen to Manny. He's been industry for 20 over years, and still he has to go for training. You know,
Yeah,
this is Manny Belland.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right. Because things
So,
are changing very frequent, like what I mentioned earlier, and you have to keep yourself upgraded.
yeah, all the time.
Yes.
And Ellen, you were talking just now about some of the classes that we have already conducted. And
Yes.
Manny is actually conducted that classes as well. So maybe
Yes.
Manny want to share how is teaching those students.
Okay, we have conducted various classes in a couple of years, last year, this year, and the classes are still ongoing, and we are planning for more classes in the future. As we know, IT is getting very popular, and there are a lot of students and working adults are looking forward for such programs. So I have conducted personally all the highly demanded courses such as big data and technology, where we incorporate Python because Python is getting very popular
Yes, it
uh,
is.
beside R and so on. So we conduct Python as well as SAS, as what Mr. David has mentioned earlier, where we work with SAS partners. They are one of the global leaders in data analytics using various platforms. So we all the time are conducting short courses, various from 3 days to 4 days to cater publics as well as even anyone else, even students, in order to uh, prepare themselves to be industry ready. So the students are, some are full-time students, some are working adults. We even have accountants, not necessarily from IT field, but from non-IT field as well, joining our programs in order to understand what is big data all about, what is SaaS is all about. Because just to share with you guys, the programming today is not as difficult or technical as those days. We have simplified things very much, which is able to be learned by even a non-IT guys in order to pick up those new skills within a very short period of time. I mean, within 3 to 4 days, in order to be certified or qualified to work in that particular field.
Yeah.
So the feedback that I got toward the end of the program is actually they have enjoyed the entire sessions and they find it very useful, and definitely they have the skill and knowledge in order to continue, and they're always looking forward for more programs or similar kind of programs in the future. That was the feedback from most of the participants. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
David. Go ahead.
Um,
Sorry, let me just change this. Okay.
there you go. This is our lab. You can see that Python is one of them. Python programming, we have all it installed in the lab. SAS tools as well, and the rest are like Microsoft tools, Adobe, Apple apps, and so on. Okay.
Yeah, just to add on, like what we can see in the slide now, we have very popular, highly demanded subjects such as data analytics, where can we run these on a SaaS platform as well as on Python. We do offer artificial intelligence, which is another field which is very popular in the IR4 pillars. Mobile computing, we are getting very good response and demand from the public in order to offer more application development works related to mobile computing, and that is one of the reasons why we are offering short courses as well as in built in our programs, where we teach students how to develop mobile apps, Android-based mobile apps. So we do have a lab. We do have a very advanced lab where we do used to offer iOS, and now we are using it for Android application development purpose.
So in other words, what Mani is saying that we we actually students will learn how to develop apps for two types of platform. One is iOS, which is the Apple platform, and also Android, right? Android. So these two platforms. So we offer such courses as well, the skills courses as well, short courses. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the courses.
Okay, so maybe we can move on to the next question now. Okay, so do you have the required resources for IT? Like I said, you already have. Okay, I think we have already answered that question. We have all the resources that is needed and to make you industry ready. All right, things like Microsoft, the latest Microsoft. Okay, not the old school 1993 Microsoft. You know, nobody wants to learn about that anymore. So all we want is like Microsoft 360, Microsoft Windows 7, and all. So the new interface of Microsoft is embedded in all our computer labs, and also not to forget, we have Mac labs as well. If everybody's interested, you know, a lot of university, a lot of colleges are actually promoting that they have Apple Mac labs. We do as well as a College Kuala Lumpur. We have about more than 10 computers, more than 10 iMacs, right? I think. Do correct
20,
me.
to be exact, it's 20 iMac.
20, we have 20 iMac. So it's very conducive. Why we only have 20? Because we want classes to be small and precise so that lecturers can have more one-to-one experience with you. If we have like 40 iMacs, like lecturers can't see you and they can't give you the personal touch experience. But for now, obviously, it's social distancing, so please don't come to college. So we just tell you what we have over here. So you'll learn about JavaScript, you'll learn about Python programming, Oracle, Adobe, SQL, and SPSS. All right, all these are already embedded in all our computer labs for all the students to use. All right, so
apart from the resources, resources is just not only the machines or the software. Over here, you know, the resources required also on the staff itself. We have academic staff that's very well qualified, lecturers, you know, with an average of 15 years of working experience in industry, and also some, of course, training and teaching experiences as well. So we have the necessary academic staff. These are also these are another type of resources, human resources. All right,
Yes.
that we have. Money is one of them. All right, he has shared just now. Maybe you want to share some of your experiences in industry that help you to share with the students.
Thank you, Mr. David. Prior to joining Segi College Kuala Lumpur, I have been working in the IT industry for more than 20 years. I started my career as a network engineer upon completion of my master's in computer science. So I was working in a semiconductor-based industry for more than 20 years under the IT department. So manufacturing is where I've been exposed most of the time, and in a manufacturing is a world where it requires a lot of IT engineers to get involved. So there are a lot of huge requirement for IT students to be employed in the manufacturing areas, where we have many different fields, including security, networking, infrastructure, system jobs. So that's where we target our students to prepare them to be employed into these fields. So with the IT qualification, actually, there is no limitation. You can work anywhere, in any industries, in any companies, because every industry, every sectors, every companies requires IT today. And as you can see, even in the health industry, everything is being controlled by software and technology, very much related to IT. So it tells us that there is a very high demand for IT students in terms of software skills and hardware skills that they need to know, and they need to equip themselves prior to graduate. And that's where we are here as a Segi IT school and IT college in preparing these students to be equipped with the latest technologies in terms of software and hardware so that they are employable upon completion of their studies.
Yes.
Okay, so I completely agree with Mr. David that we are in the right place, we are offering the right programs. So it's just a matter of for you to grab the opportunity that we have here in order to prepare yourself for the right future, for the right careers that you're looking for.
Thank you, Mr. Mani. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mr. David. All right. So maybe I have one question. We have a lot of students, especially after Form 5, and then we've been talking from the start of the life until now. We've been talking about computing and IT, computing and IT. I think students are really, really excited, and at the same time, quite worried or even have questions about what's the difference between IT and computing. It sounds very similar. I think there's a lot of questions being asked, especially during education fair, the last education fair. I have students coming up to me asking, what's the difference between IT? What is computing? Parents are also very dumbfounded and be like, what is IT? So my son is interested in IT. So can he go into data analytics? So my son is interested in computing. So what is the difference between computing and IT? Maybe you can explain a little bit more. I think you have that
Well,
question addressed to
yeah,
you many times.
yeah, Eileen, yeah, I can agree with you that there are many questions. Now of times that I've also came across these questions many times. During the education fair, during anywhere that I go. Sometimes they want to know, and they want to know the differences. Actually, it's very simple to explain this. All right, I always like to use analogy. All right, analogy. I think not only students would like to hear this. I think some adults as well. Some of us may want to know it as well. So I like to give a very simple explanation. A very simple explanation using analogy. Okay. Now, computing. Computing. All right. There are a few categories. All right. Computing. You have computing under computer science. All right. Computer science. You have IT, information technology. You have information system. You have what I call software engineering. All right. So these are some of the categories in computer science. All right. Computing. All right. So when you talk about computing, it's actually it's under the computer science category. All right. Computer science category. IT is actually a sub. Okay. It's another category. All right. So there are two different categories. Now the analogy is this: computing. All right. In order for computing, just imagine a car. Okay, a car. You know what is a car, right? A car that you drive. So that in a car, if you look at a car, you have different kind of shapes. You have different kind of colors, right? Different kind of models, right? And in this car, you have the engine, right? Engine is a very important part of the car, right? To make it move, right? To make it work. So when you talk about computing, when a student learn computing program, you are most of the subjects that you will learn are more towards developing the engine of a car, all right. Whereas in IT, right, IT is more towards a user of a car. That means testing the performance, how much fuel consumption, for example, whether the performance of the car, and basically you're using it, all right. And they are just learning how to develop part of the engine, right? Not the total engine as per se. So that is the difference. All right. I like to use this analogy to make it simpler for you to understand. So I hope that you understand from this analogy. Mani, you want to add to what I explained? So that basically,
Yeah, like what Mr. David said, yeah, computing and IT, there are two different categories that the student can select where they want to major or where they want to go. Of course, you will be learning some similar subject in both areas, and there will be some specialization very much related to IT or very much related to computing. Okay, but in general, we prepare the student to become a software or software engineers with very good software background. So upon completion of your program, doesn't matter whether it is a certificate program or diploma program or even a degree program, you will be able to work as a junior programmer, or you will be able to work as a programmer upon completion of your relative programs. That is where our main focus is. Beside, we do teach you what is hardware, what is other skills required in order to prepare you or in order to be able to work as a software person.
Okay, so that is the differences. Yeah, Eileen?
Yes, sorry, the connection was a little bit bad. Sorry, can you repeat what you said?
Maybe we can move on to the next question, Ellie.
Okay.
Let's see
All
what
right.
is the next
Okay,
question.
so we'll move on to one more question. All right. Before we move on, I would like to introduce that our principal will be joining us in the next 3 minutes time. Give him a little bit, about 3 to 5 minutes for him to get ready, and he'll join us a little bit later. Okay, so looking at all the questions just now earlier, I think Mr. David and Mr. Mani has already covered most of the questions, but I would like to know, and I think a lot of students would like to know, especially parents, would like to know how does our classes are being conducted during MCO time, right? So especially we know that MCO has been extended yet again until the end of Raya. So everybody, all the students are still being kept at home. So what if students or prospectives join us now? What do they will they be expecting from us? All right. So I think Mr. Manny Belland will be able to tell us firsthand how classes will be conducted during CMCO or MCO at this moment, because you yourself teach all the classes, and how do our students respond to it? Maybe you can share a little bit more.
Okay, thank you, Miss Aline. Let me share my experience how classes are being conducted during the MCO period. In fact, it is very challenging. To tell you the truth, it is very much easier to conduct face-to-face classes. Reason, we see the student and the students are in front of you, and we really engage with the students through the face-to-face communication. But nevertheless, during the MCO, we have very good support from the technologies that available. So we make sure we engage all the students by using the right technology, where we conduct every sessions in a very interactive manner by using software that is available within the college as well as within the internet world, in order to make sure all the students are really engaged throughout the sessions. So we send invitation to them and we schedule the meetings, and we do conduct the classes through audio and video, just to make sure the students are actually communicating with you. It's no difference from the classroom. And we engage the student even with hands-on during this period of time. Not only the lecturer will be conducting the classes or showing or sharing the slides, but also we do programming and we do hands-on teaching and learning during this period, as no difference when you conduct the face-to-face classes. That's how classes are being conducted. So far, everything is moving in a very nice way, without any issues and problems. And we have been doing this for the past almost 2 months. And that's how the classes will be being conducted until we are over with this MCO. And the students are enjoying it. The feedback that we are getting from the student, where they are enjoying it and they feel even better, because the section is interactive, and also they have time and flexibility to interact with the lecturers, and also to communicate through all the facilities that we have. They can chat, they can speak, they can make use of the technologies available in order to keep engaged.
So to add to what Mani is, the technology is, for example, we are apart from our Blackboard, okay, technology, which is we are using it even before the MCO, right? All the while we have been using a Blackboard where the lecturers can actually upload, all right, the materials, notes, and then they can carry out activities like forums, even recording their videos and post it onto these blackboards, all right, for the students to view it. On top of that, we always emphasize on interaction with students. So therefore, we use technology like Zoom, even Webex, and so on, right, to support our Blackboard technology. Okay, Elaine?
Okay, thank you, Mr. David. So maybe we can take a little break. Okay, so what's a virtual open day without a virtual campus tour? All right. So I'm gonna show. I know you guys can't come to our campus right now, so don't worry. We already have a pre-recorded video for you guys to showcase our campuses and our facilities in Segi College Kuala Lumpur. So hold on to your seats. Make yourself comfortable. Maybe grab a drink or something. This is just a 1-minute video, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So that's a video of our campus, and surprisingly, we're joined by our principal of Sai College Kuala Lumpur right now. So let's welcome Mr. Sri Jayendra, our principal of Sai College Kuala Lumpur. So, sir, would you like to say a few words?
Hi guys, hi. It's hi David, hi Mr. Manny Belland. It's great to see you guys. Thank you, Eileen, for the great introduction. Right, this is our third day of our virtual open day, and it has been doing quite well. Okay, we are getting a good response from our potential students. We are getting a lot of feedback. Okay, it's doing great, right? The team is doing great, and again, the reason why we wanted to do this virtual open day is because we want you to stay safe,
Yes.
right? Stay at home, stay safe, and whatever information that you need, we will give it to you. The information will be at your fingertips. We will ensure that all the information will be given to you. We have our experts here, Mr. Manibal and Mr. David from the head of department to give you a first-hand information of what IT has got to do. I believe that the 1 hour session has went well, and you have a lot of question has
Answer?
been answered. A lot of questions, a lot of things that you wanted to know about IT, School of IT. What does the IT leads to? What kind of career? And the most important thing, what are the collaborations that we have at the moment? I think David, you also mentioned about SAS. I believe you
Yes,
mentioned
yes,
the collaboration.
yes, we
Yeah,
did.
that is. So we have a huge collaboration which with SAS, and where you are able to get dual awards. Am I right, David?
Yes, yes.
All right, and we
Uh,
have a lot of. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, the diploma in computer science, we have this collaboration with SAS,
Mm-hmm.
whereby when you students complete their studies, when they graduate, you will have two certificates. The certificate one is of course from diploma in computer science, and the other one is a joint certificate. All right, with SAS in data science. So with this certificate is, it value add. It really value add to the academic award, the diploma in corporate science, for you to have a better opportunity, right? A better
Yeah.
opportunity to get appointment. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, David, for that great briefing on SAS. Okay, so you want to find out more, please. Okay, call us. Right, get in touch with our counselors. Okay, there's a number there. There's a website down there. So do visit us. We are here to help you. We want to ensure that we give you all the right information for you to have a better career. Yeah. Better future. All right. Okay. I think that's the most important thing. At this time, at this instant, I would like to take this opportunity to again thank our frontliners in Malaysia who's doing a great job in preventing COVID. And
It's
today is
Nurses Day.
the Nurses
Nurses
Day.
Day.
Yes. So nurses, happy Nurses Day. You have done a great job during this COVID thing. Give a big hand to them. Yes. Right.
Comment the
Right.
emoji of clapping hands down below. You guys know the emoji, clapping hands emoji, right?
Yes. So
Comment down below.
happy Nurses Day. Okay, stay awesome. You are the hero. You are a hero during this COVID. All right. So that's all from me. I leave it to Eileen. Thank you so much. Stay at home. Stay safe, and don't forget, come and join us. We will give you a new experience of education. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mrs. Sri. Would you like to
All right.
continue to join us in this stream, Mrs. Sri? I think it will be
Um.
best.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
Okay. All right. So I think we have covered most of the questions already. And also, if we missed out anything or you would like to know a little bit more about our courses, like what data science is all about, all right? Because I think data science is a pretty new subject, or might not be pretty new, or you are still not familiar with it, you can ask us down in the comment section down below. Okay, just plug in your comments, type on in, and we'll be able to receive it, and we'll be able to answer your questions. All right. Okay, so maybe Mr. David, you can talk a little bit more about the programs that we have. I believe that we have 5 SAS program courses in our data science, computer science diploma in computer science. Maybe you can tell us the value of it and also why we have it.
Okay, I think I did mention. Did I mention earlier on? I think I did. Never mind. I can repeat again. There are actually 5. Diploma in computer science. We have these 5 subjects. That is, we incorporate the syllabus. All right, the from SAS, right? SAS syllabus, where we incorporate into our SEGI subject. All right, SEGI syllabus, to ensure, and using their tools as well, their software, their application, right, to teach the student. So these 5 subjects are big data, technology and management, introduction to machine learning, artificial intelligence, data visualization, and big data and methodology. So these are the 5 subjects that we are incorporate. So when the students, like I mentioned earlier, these students, when they graduate, they should have gone through all these 5 subjects, and of course they have to pass it in order to get the joint award. So these subjects like big data, technology and management, and also big data, the classes has been conducted, all right, as a short skills courses, all right, conducted by Manny, all right, and I think she has just now earlier on she has shared some experiences on the classes, how we conduct the class and so on, which is very encouraging, and the students' feedback are so very good. All right, they would like to have more classes to be conducted, this kind of classes. So therefore, we already make a arrangement to schedule the artificial intelligence class, which will be which we will actually conduct it in the month of July. Okay, in the month of July. Yeah, and at this moment, all the software and application that's needed to be used for this artificial intelligence course is already being placed in the lab. All right, it's ready for Manny and another lecturer to teach. So Manny, if you want to share something about this artificial intelligence course.
Okay, so the program that Mr. David is highlighting is about AI, artificial intelligence, using SaaS platform. So what we'll be learning is basically we will introduce what is AI, artificial intelligence, to everyone, and also we will be learning how to use AI in data analytic. Data analytic consists of two main areas, such as uh, in more to data processing itself, as well as how to analyze the data to make it more useful related to business, yeah, for modeling purpose. So all these will be covered within 3 to 4 days. It depends how we're going to structure the program in order for the student to really understand what is AI and where we can use the AI and how the AI will benefit you in the not only short term but in your careers. So
Okay,
it's
so
going to be a very interesting program because you're going to learn what is SaaS, what are the tools available in the SaaS, and how we're going to make use of this tool in order to learn artificial intelligence.
yeah, for information, SAS uh, is a global organization that provide data analytics programs and also software. So once the students have used their tools, they are considered as industry ready. Because most of the industry in the market right now, they are using their tools. So once you learn that their tools, how to use it, you are probably you increase the chances of employability. Okay, Eileen?
Okay. Maybe we can showcase. I realize that we have a lot of internship placement as well. Maybe you would like to talk a little bit more about this. I think a lot of students are wondering whether we have internships. They are very worried that they will not get enough field experience. But yes, I think we do equip students with enough field experience, especially we help them tie, especially our students of that department will help tie them. And also the School of Computing and Information Technology will help them score a good internship position right before they graduate. Is that true?
Right, Eileen. This is just part of what we have shown over here. Is just
Small part.
yeah, it's just part of the list of subject what I call companies that is the students are attached to. There are more to that. That is, if you look at the heading is year 2019. So now it's year 2020. There are more actually added on. So these are some of the let's say companies that actually place our students as an intern, and these and some of these companies, upon the graduation of students, they absorb them immediately. So which means that they are what I call they are certain of a job, all right, after they graduate. So they absorb it, because of their performance during the internship. During internship, their performance are so good that these companies absorb them immediately. So
Yeah, just to add on to what David has mentioned, like they have only the listed companies over there, just only a part of it. And besides that, we have a career office over here, career center, where students can also engage with this particular center if they fail to get any
Internship.
internship placement, or our job placement center also, they also will provide them a job as well,
We'll have the
regardless whether,
counseling there.
yeah, exactly. And we have like workshop writing, sorry, resume writing workshops. Yeah, resume writing workshops. Okay, how to groom yourself, how to prepare yourself for interview. We actually prepare our students, okay, for a job. This is what we are doing, and this career center, they are actually providing all these services to students, and we ensure you when you attend an interview, most likely you'll get a job, right?
Yes. Exactly. I think a lot of people have this perspective of IT students or IT savvy people who are studying IT are not capable of communicating. They are the type of people who are very demure and quiet. They don't like to socialize. They don't like communicate. But no, our students, we prepare them to have good social skills. I know a lot of people say that, okay, if you don't like to talk, you like to do things by yourself, you should go study IT. But no, we would teach our students to communicate effectively, because obviously when an IT engineer needs to do something, obviously they need to communicate with the client end or the agency end or the person who is facing difficulties in that situation or trying to come up with a new software. They need to communicate. So we teach them how to and prepare them how to communicate effectively, not per se that you can speak like Barack Obama the very next day, but at least communicate effectively.
That's
Right.
why in the beginning I mentioned the word holistic. All right, holistic education. Okay, meaning that not only technical students are computing, they learn technical technical courses, but also this to incorporate all these soft skills, they call it, communication, effective learning, decision making, entrepreneurship. All these subjects are incorporated into the structure of the program.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Okay. So any questions, audiences, anything you would like to know, you can comment down in the comment section down below. If there isn't, we would like to wrap this up and also thank our guests for coming in onto our live, sharing so much information, so much knowledge for all of you to learn from. And if you do have any questions pertaining courses, short courses, or even what is your pathway after SPM, or what is your pathway after IGCSE or IB program, O levels, A levels, foundation, or diploma, please don't hesitate to message us, drop us a message. We'll be able to entertain you and also provide you with the best information. If you say that I would like to talk to your head of school, just send us a message saying that I would like to talk to the head of school of IT. I would directly get your contact to Mr. David, and he'll be able to contact you and personally explain to you what are the courses.
Sure, welcome.
Right. So our lecturers and our head of schools are ready to help you. If you're facing any difficulties at all at this moment, okay, if you are a student and you are watching this and MCO or CMCO has been treating you very badly, or you feel a little depressed, we have our counselors from the Student Affairs Department are ready to help you and help go through it, and they are there to listen to you. Okay. And if you're wondering why we are still doing this MCO and you feel during this open day, introducing this virtual open day during CMCO, why? Actually, we want to tell you a little secret. We still are practicing the 0 for 6 program. So do not worry about the financial difficulties. I know MCO has been extended, CMCO has been extended, but we have something called an easy payment scheme, which is after 6 months, you can pay your fee. You can start class now immediately. Of course, you have to go through the intake, but you only need to pay your fees after 6 months. So you have
And you don't have to come.
Yeah, you do not have to come to college, all right, just yet. All right, classes are still ongoing. Mr. Manny will be there teaching you, and all the other lecturers are there ready to help you. I think Mr. Manny came back to the college today to grab some stuff. Okay, he's not supposed to be back, but he came back just for you guys. See how dedicated our academic staffs are to give you the best education and the best journey of your life, right? So you can see our dedication and our passion for you. So if you have more information about our 0 for 6 program, please do message us or comment down in the comment section down below, and we'll be able to help you. And our counselors are able to help you if you're not too sure about your pathway after SPM or your pathway after this during CMCO. All right. Don't worry, we are here to help you. Any questions at all, please do contact us. And you can see there's a WhatsApp number down there. So if you do not want to message us on Facebook nor Instagram, you can always WhatsApp us down below. Okay. So there will be a professional person behind that line who will be able to answer all your questions. All right. I know that person personally, and yes, he will be able to answer you absolutely everything. Okay. So go ahead and call that number or WhatsApp that number. All right. Okay. I think that's great. I think there's nothing from the comment section down below. So I think I've already covered most of the most of the promotions that we have and also the experience that we have. So I hope everybody is doing very, very well right now. Okay. And everybody is hanging in there during CMCO. And I know certain parents have already started work because some essential services are out there working. And to those whose parents are nurses, yet again, happy Nurses Day. And also this Friday is Teachers Day. And this is the day for all our academic staff. You know, they are still there dedicated to help you. All right. So if your parents are teachers or you have friends who are teachers or you are a current student watching right now, don't forget to wish your lecturers a happy Teachers Day this Saturday. All right. So if that's the case, I would like to end it with stay home, stay safe, and I'll let Mrs. Shree say a few words to close everything for today. Go ahead,
Okay,
Mrs. Shree.
thank you, Eileen. All right, I hope you had a lot of information gathered from this virtual open day on School of IT. And if you need more information, don't hesitate to contact us. We have a lot of scholarships available, a lot of rebates, a lot of promotions happening, campaign happening. So keep in touch with our counselors. Just drop a comment, and we will definitely get back to you. And like Eileen said, the most important thing at the moment is stay safe, stay at home. All right. With
Wash
that,
your
thank you
hands.
so much.
And stay
Yeah, and
connected.
wash your hands. And yeah, stay connected with us. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Shree. Thank you, Mr. David. Thank you, Mr. Mani,
Thank
everybody.
you.
So thank you guys. Say bye to the stream.
Bye.
Okay, so thank you everybody for watching and joining us on this live stream. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget to stay safe, stay home, and wash your hands. If you have any questions that you would like to ask us or you would like to rewatch the live, go right ahead. Right after we end this, you can still rewatch the live if you have missed out. Don't worry. And we have all our contact details down below, or you can click on our social media and DM us. All right. So we are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. So please don't hesitate to contact us after this. All right. So stay home, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next live tomorrow. So tomorrow we have the School of Arts and Design, Creative Arts and Design. So if you're interested in creative arts and designs, or you have friends who are interested, please don't hesitate to join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a great day. Bye, guys.